Hello, fellow future corpses. I am WillBotch, and it's Randy hanging out back there. And this is I Live Under Your House. What is I Live Under Your House? You are a monster under someone's bed. Seems simple enough. Alright, DLC. I did get the DLC, because this game is really cheap, so. And it looked interesting. Like, I didn't look too much into it, but it was randomly recommended on Steam. So, here, let's give it a shot. Looked weird. I guess main story. I open my eyes, and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. For years I've been digging these tunnels, and I don't even really know how long they are, or how many tunnels, or how many turns they have, and yet I find it's easy to navigate here. All the information about this place is stored inside my head, at a level of conditioned reflexes. It's sort of like a point and clicky kind of horror, I think, so. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. This is fun. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. Me neither. Alright, put away my eye. Can I put away my eye? Okay. I'd even do the walls and the surroundings of this place. Surprisingly, it was already this way. I can't imagine how much wonderful how such a wonderful place came to be. As if it had been prepared especially for me. Can I click these to find? Nope. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it. And then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. I fucking don't. Monster. Is that a giant worm? Hey. I need something sharp to open it up and see who she used to be or what she has become. Or is that like a dead body? Alright, what's this way? This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I prefer to sleep here. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Stones! Burn! I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Did I put it in my inventory? Do I have an inventory? Let's go. Open this up. She died when I was born. Or so it seemed to me. Oh, you're beautiful. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though it moved food and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat various parts because I was hungry. I'm so grateful to her. If it was not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice her body was crusting over, and the places I have bitten are getting scarred. I realized she was still alive, so I started eating her more carefully, trying not to take too big of a bite. Layer after layer, her body grew kind of a crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time has passed since then, but I waited, and waited long enough for something to happen, and nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I have dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. The remains of the creature I came out of. I was worried it would come out of the cocoon and want to eat me to avenge. Wanted to come out of the cocoon to eat me or avenge all my bites. But apparently it just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety is gone. Alright. Can I look at it? What happens if I look at it again? Nothing. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was good times for all. This is the pebbles. And this is where we came from. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There is a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. I don't like that either. They're laughing at me. Every night I try to sleep, they come to me to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside to search for food. Ah, what a terrible noise! Ah, it won't stop, what the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Sounds like a jackhammer. Oh no.
There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of the noises, isn't it?
I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it'll subside on its own.
Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out.
Okay, so I'm out. And then what?
You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle? It's time to go outside again.
As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into my view. There was metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action. But one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on, and they are building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment and start watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Look at them! Yeah, bees, 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 what should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. I can't do anything either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them. But maybe if I kill you, maybe if you kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Let's kill. Yummy, yummy, yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and I didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I just was interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside the pile and gradually fall asleep. That sounds nice. I want a skull pile to fall asleep into. Worker's skull, another skull in my skull, another skull in my skull collection of skulls. I have absolutely no memory of how it happened. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in a wild ecstasy and then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. If I look at it again, do I get to see multiple skulls? I like the chewing noises. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends, and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me, for some reason, I had the distinct feeling they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left. The woman stayed inside the house. Time passed on. No one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she didn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare, and suddenly my life turned upside down. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step she'd take, every sneeze that echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel my sleep was disturbed. I couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In a few hours, I did manage to sleep. Those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. This was my torture. Thus my torture became 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it. Even at the risk of being caught, even at the risk of losing my house, my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Love? Are we gonna find love? A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully before I act. Oh, now we're in movements. Ah, trash can. She likes trash. Ah, a fridge. She likes cold things. Ah, chair. She likes to put her butt there, I assume. What is this strange thing? It's a plant. I can go wee-wee in it. Hello. This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There is so much space. It makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. I just imagine I look like a giant crab. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Eee. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. They stared so intently, and sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. Let's go be mad when I unplug it! Oh, we're gonna ramp it. It's locked. Yeah, I assume that's the outdoor, because why would you lock any room in your house? Unless you're peeing or something. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone here? Oh, we ramped up. Willy woo! What a horrible, terrifying sound. I have to deal with that thing. It scares me. As I'm just ramping in this room. I just went off-roading. I think if I scuttle, I go a little faster. I remember people lugging these boxes here. I remember... I wonder what's in them. Well, looks like we're going to do some off-roading. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Is there any secrets behind? No. I'm not getting any secrets. It looks like spaces for me to get caught. That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All I have to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say I have become interested in hearing what she is doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere. And here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh, I wonder what she keeps in them, after all. I think when I'm laying at her door, I felt something strange. I feel a feeling I've never had before towards another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls, and I take some of my best skulls, my dearest ones, and take it to her. Leave it under her door somewhere. What is happening to me? I brought you a skull! That'd be an awesome gift. You can leave me a skull. I'll take any skull you want. Probably gonna think this place is haunted. Alright, apparently nothing really different here. I'm looking for new changes or new items. Well, I assume the box room is gonna be different. Yeah, it's like a little office now. Wow! Ramp it. Ramp it. Ramp it, we can do it. Why am I so short? Get up there. There we go. Okay, so the game's pretty forgiving if I go up against something. It seems like usually I can get through it. Are you in the bathroom? Strange, the bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Oh, I left like a whole thing. I thought we were just leaving a skull. No, we're leaving a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe she's just taking a pee. What's that noise? Did I just leave out the front door? Maybe she's a killer too. It's locked. Eventually we're going to go into that room. And it's going to be scary. I just leave back out the window. Woo woo woo.
Here you are again, and something has changed in you.
Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before.
Is it? I thought you liked being alone.
It is. And I'll always be alone. I don't need anyone else by my side.
Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens.
Shut up!
Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only in pieces, right?
Shut up, you vile spirit! I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait for her in the bedroom. And we'll go back to my place together, you understand?
Yeah. I told you you've changed.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Did she find my gift? My gift is awesome. My gift is really cool. I would like more gifts, please, from you. I'll take all the skulls and bones you want to give me. Where are you? Are you behind the door? Oh, there's a note. A note addressing Mark. Mark? A note addressing Mark. Mark, who is he? Notes telling him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Marie. Damn it, Mark. We did it. Take it to the basement. Pay attention. It's still moving. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I remember the note, and then it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. I've been trapped! It was a trap! My curse for love has got me in a bit of a pickle. Why? Why, Marie? My love is now dead. Bye. Chapter 2, Betrayal? This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Now I've just gotta murder them. Ooh, I can. I'm gonna piss on their bedroll. So when they get in, I'm gonna piss right where the feet are, so the feet are weird and wet and damp. I'm gonna put sand in there too, so it's weird, wet, and damp and stuck to their feet. It won't be long before I'm home again. I just wanna go home. Just wanna go home. Just wanna be safe. I'll follow the oranges. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him. The books fell out with the same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Well, I assume I look for the light. Yeah, I assume the light's where I need to go next. Wish I had a sprint. Well, it's not so bad out. It's nice out here. See, look at that over there. I don't think I should walk in that. What is this, salt? It hasn't been here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. But I need to go first. Am I like a demon? Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck, something's wrong, Mark. I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help any. I can only be killed through a ritual. Oh, I can only be killed through a ritual. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her, the girl I risked myself for getting out. Who is that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares? That thing is... Who cares what that thing understands? Mark, it killed our father. Why wouldn't it die? Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly? Why'd she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together. But I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles are tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark. I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. I can move again. So that's how it works. She wanted to get rid of me this time. Well, you know, you've brought me a lot of new sensations. Feelings I haven't experienced before. And now after everything that's happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry and I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Ah! No! Now it's your turn to come to my house. Revelation? In the end, Marie was just another skull in my skull collection. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ended. But it didn't annoy me. I finally found a meaning in my existence. And began to laugh with the bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for the new tenants, playing with them, and eventually, of course, my tunnels were discovered. But by this time, I've already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I need more space. I also read in a newspaper that my tunnels were discovered. They found the remains of my creator there. They said they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Marie, I can hardly find her skull among all these remains now, and not that I would like to, but I am grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work non-stop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh non-stop while looking at my triumphant collection. Thank you for playing Ending 2. Alright, so... Bum. That was I Live Under Your House. Ending 2. I liked it. It didn't give me like the initial like creeps and chills, but just the whole thing itself was creepy. I did enjoy the perspective of like a monster, creature, demon being living underground and now dealing with something that like lives on top. So it was fun experiencing its perspective and how it was dealing with things and coming with emotions and all the weird stuff it deals with. So that was pretty cool. It was a fun experience. I liked it. And I like the weird like pictures and all that stuff they used for the dreams. It was really cool. And I do plan on coming back and trying to play the other ending and find it. I don't know how much of a different way I need to do to find it. Because I don't know. It said like I saw achievements popping up and it said like reader and all that stuff. So maybe it's because I killed. Because that was the only decision it really gave me was kill or spare. So I'm wondering how much of a difference that would be. But yeah, we'll play through it again. We'll do the spare option. I'll see if I can figure out how to get the ending 1. And then we've got the DLC story 2 to try out, which I really don't know anything about that one. I saw it was cheap and I already picked up this game, so I was like, well, might as well. So I'm already committing to do it in that one, so might as well do the whole thing. This whole like background looks cool too. It looks creepy and I like it. But alright, that was I Live Under Your House. If you want to get this game and try it yourself, link will be down below. Thank you for wasting some time, and I will catch you later. Maybe I'm under your bed. Maybe I'm under some tunnels of your house. You will never know.
Bye!